Okay, yeah. Now, I'll be the first to admit that the shampoo might have been overkill.
Hey, First We Feast, Sean here, coming at you from Los Angeles, where I'm joined by Michael Stevens. That's right, Michael has invited us to Vsauce HQ, and as I'm sure you know already, Vsauce, it's one of the biggest, best channels on YouTube, breaking down the scientific mysteries of the universe.
Hey, Vsauce, Michael here. Eating your own boogers is gross, but it might be smart.
And today, we're turning that microscope onto me because I am about 100 Hot Ones interviews in, and I need to figure out a hot sauce antidote and figure one out now before my insides spontaneously combust on YouTube of all places. We've gathered up some of the hottest meals in Los Angeles. We're gonna pair them with common remedies, and then to bring it full circle, Michael has made us a very special cocktail of his own, a sundae to fight the capsaicin. What is it?
It's a molecule. It's the active ingredient in chili peppers that makes them harm us mammals. Not birds. Birds don't even notice it because for evolutionary reasons, these peppers probably didn't really care if birds ate them because birds would swallow their seeds whole, poop them out, cover them in nutrients, and then they'd grow. But mammals have grinding teeth. We destroy those seeds and they can't grow. So you better build a protection against us, hence the pain, the spice.
If I eat a wing doused with death sauce, with liquid rage, what's going on in my body exactly?
Capsaicin is gonna bind to a receptor on your tongue and your mouth, and it's a vanilloid receptor that also responds to heat, abrasion, pain. When this molecule binds with it, it signals the brain, hey, I'm being activated. I'm dumb though, I'm just this neuron receptor. I don't really know what it means, but the brain goes, whenever you send me a signal, it's bad, it's pain, it's heat. And so you actually feel those things, even though there is no damage or heat occurring.
It's an endless topic of fascination with our commenters. I'm always seeing things about, why do you have water on the table? Everybody has all these remedies. For me personally, maybe it's just psychological, but there's something about that ice water that when I take it, it gives me this temporary relief.
It's an alkaline oil, capsaicin is. Ways to combat it generally involve attacking it, those two properties. You wanna find a way to make a oil actually become a solution with something. It won't do that with water. You also want to attack the alkaline nature, so add in an acid. Water can make it worse. Why? Because it is polar. And so it's not gonna create a solution with oils like capsaicin. So instead it just pushes it around and it pushes those molecules that are causing you pain to other parts of your mouth, resulting in more pain. Cold water, I get why that would help. That cooling, that coldness probably does register as a pleasant sensation, but I think there are things that will work better.
Well, let's put those things to the test. Up first, we have Cochinita Tacos from Guisados. It's gonna be a shredded pork thing with some habanero chili, and then to fight it, we have olive oil.
Yeah.
Scientifically, what does olive oil do for you?
The mechanism by which it's supposed to help with the spice is that it is an oil, it's a fat. So it should be able to create a solution with the oil that is the capsaicin. So what I think we should do is, take a bite. Once we feel ready to combat that spice, take a little bit of a sip and then use it just like mouthwash. Really get it all the way around your mouth, even gargle it if you want, get it between your teeth and then spit it out. So, really good. Oh, that's a slow build. That spice is coming in slowly. I think the more attention you pay to it, the worse it is.
That is totally true.
Yeah.
That is totally true. When you zero in on it, it exaggerates it. So let's shock the system.
Cheers. Man, that was gross. But it worked pretty well. What do you think?
Yeah, I am actually surprised at how it has taken that sensation away. Not sure though if it's a net positive, because I do now in my mouth, it feels like an old attic.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised. It's what the chemistry says should happen, but there's a reason restaurants don't give you a cup of olive oil to help yourself with spicy foods. It's disgusting.
All right, so up next we have the El Diablo Burger from Hopdoddy, and here we have serrano chilies, we have habanero, we have chipotle mayo. It's a whole grab bag here. And then to combat it, we have some 90 proof rum.
Yeah.
What is it about alcohol that saves you when you're on fire?
Alcohol can dissolve capsaicin. Unlike water, it's not a polar solvent. We've got a lot of alcohol in here, but like half of it's water. However, it might be enough.
Right away, major heat.
Oh, yeah. But I can feel the endorphins pumping out.
That's the thing, you just start to come alive a little bit. You really start to feel it. You settle in, get a little buzz going, and that's before you've even had any rum.
You feel that life because you feel like you're close to death. Cheers. Okay. I feel worse.
I feel a lot worse. Like just on a heat level, I actually feel like it's exaggerated the heat in my mouth more.
It's like when you have a cut and then you put alcohol on it and it stings. My mouth feels worse now. And the good flavors of the burger have been replaced with rum. And it's just like, I don't want this. I mean, the rum should have helped in some way. But again, half of it is water. It might not be a strong enough proof. I'm looking for actual water. Oh, jeez. Man, this is gonna clean out my insides later.
So up next we have the Ghost Chili Lamb Vindaloo from Badmaash. You have Serrano chilies, you have red chilies, and then of course the ghost pepper. And then to counteract it, we have lemons.
Well, lemons contain a lot of water, so we have to be a little bit careful. It's not gonna help dissolve the oil, but water can move molecules around even if it can't dissolve them. But these lemons have a liquid inside that's also very acidic. And because capsaicin is alkaline, they might be able to neutralize each other. So I'm thinking literally suck on a lemon. Like just wrap your lips around, get all that juice out. You don't have to swallow it. I'm still affected by that burger. The rum was like, oh yeah, you think this burger's bad? Well, try it everywhere. What do you think?
You know when the heat hits you and it's very scratchy in your throat? That's what I have right now. I have some sweat on my forehead. I'm reacting to this physically more than I have any other dish so far.
Did you take a bite of the pepper?
Just took a bite out of the tip.
That wasn't a good idea. All right, you go for that. I'm gonna go for one of these whole halves here.
Respect it, I love it.
Okay. So, whoa. I think it did a pretty good job, you know? I'm feeling pretty good, and I also feel like fresh. Like I just had, you know, it's like lemonade, really.
My nose is starting to run a little bit. Got a little eyebrow sweat, but I'm not sure if that's, you know, the Vindaloo, the lemon, or just the cumulative effects of everything that we've done today.
We've been swallowing this food, so it's still affecting us on the inside. And we've been breathing, and that's putting it on all our other mucous membranes in our nose. So yeah, I mean, we still are sweating and snotty, but our mouths are ready to keep fighting.
So this is the last dab. It's the 10th wing sauce on hot ones. So we're gonna need to pull out all the stops for this one. And as I understand it, you have a little secret weapon of your own.
I'm ready. It's gonna be an experiment though. I haven't tried this before, but I'm gonna combine everything we know about capsaicin and try to combat it from every angle. We'll each have a dish, and in this dish, we're gonna start with vanilla bean gelato, a nice mild gelato, but it's got a lot of fat in it. It's a lot of dairy. Fat, we know, can help dissolve the capsaicin because it's the right kind of solvent, but then the dairy contains casein, which also acts in our favor as a detergent. It'll help the capsaicin actually dissolve in water. I'm gonna add some honey. Honey has sugar in it, but honey's also actually quite acidic. And that acid, like the lemons, should help neutralize the alkaline oil of the capsaicin. Next up, saltine crackers. I think what it's gonna do is act as a mop. It's going to absorb a lot of liquid. Once we've dissolved the capsaicin oil in our mouths, we want something to soak them up. Finally, I talked about the casein in the dairy being a detergent that helps water and oil mix. Let's just use a real detergent. baby shampoo. It seemed like the most edible of the shampoos on the market. I recommend not actually swallowing. I don't think it'll kill you, but it might have a bit of a diarrhea-inducing effect. We've got the detergents to get water and oil to mix. We've got the saltines to soak up what we create. We've got the casein as a detergent. We've got the fat in the ice cream and the coldness of the ice cream, actually, gelato. I think all of that'll be very, very soothing.
All right, so let's see who we're up against. What I'm gonna do here, Michael, is I'm gonna put a dab on the wing, just like we would on the show. I'm also gonna put a little puddle on the side, just because I think that it's important that we get the sauce, get the real flavor.
All right, thank you.
There you go, Michael.
You ready?
Let's do
Cheers.
it. Cheers.
I don't. I think you've invented something great here. I think it shouldn't really be edible. Okay. Before you take a bite, I want to sit with this spice for a little bit. I just want to meditate on it. I just want to concentrate on the mouth.
It's an existential experience.
It's not pleasant, dude. Like, I wouldn't hang out with friends and eat this around them because I don't want to engage with people. So, definitely has shampoo in it. Okay, I almost puked.
I'll say this, I feel like I just took a shower, and it is very much that shampoo. That is the secret ingredient that is probably dominating the best. I think, you know, my lips are still on fire. I'm gonna put a little on my lips.
Yeah, put some on your lips. You know what? That's not bad. I'll tell you what, this shampoo, I thought it would be a lot grosser than it is.
No, like just on a taste level, it's manageable. It's much better than the rum. Right now, I feel like it's a heavyweight bout in my mouth.
It's a battle because the roof of my mouth is still burning. It definitely cured the tongue. I think I could keep using this and get better. Let me actually just try this. Man, it is not bad. Okay, yeah. Now, I'll be the first to admit that the shampoo might have been overkill.
Here's what I want to say to bring it all full circle. I want to give you a big First We Feast pat on the back because this really is a cocktail that can bring you back to life. And then even to, you know, the shampoo, maybe it was overkill, but maybe not because I feel so fresh.
Spicy heat is quite psychological. If you tell someone, dude, baby shampoo cures it totally, that can go a long way to making it work even better. If they truly believe that there's science behind that, which there kind of is, it's a detergent, I think it makes them feel better, like it's under control. Part of the panic with spicy foods like this is that you feel like it's only going to get worse and I already can barely breathe. I'm in trouble.
So there you have it. Don't act like we never did anything for you. And if you're interested in the video, you're interested in science, or interested in learning new things, Michael, he has the curiosity box. Videos, they only go so far. Sometimes you need to go to the real thing. Make sure you check out Vsauce, Minefield, Season 2, coming out soon. You already know. Thanks
Sean,
for coming through.
It's been an honor. Thank you.
Appreciate it, my man.